those feet nice and spread out, hip width, shoulders roll, and just be Uttanasana, just a strong mountain pose. Connect to the ground. Squeeze everything into the midline. Stretch your back long. And just move your neck around right to left. Up and down, right to left. And then inhale the arms up. All the way to the sky, swan dive, bend your knees, fold over your legs. Nice deep bend. Shake your head, yes and no. Come up to a half lift, so hands on shins. Straighten your legs, straighten your back. And fold. I'm going to do that a few more times. As you fold here, try to bring that lower back towards the ceiling. And lift. You go for a lovely inhale and exhale as you move back and forth through those two positions. You get super warm in the hamstrings. You can keep your hands on the floor. Come up to the fingertips, look forward. Three more times. Fold. Extend. Two more. And last one. And then bend your knees, plant your hands, walk back to plank. You really spread your fingers. Make sure there's a little space under the palms. Legs are hip width. And then maybe bring the hands in a little bit closer. Knees down first. Relax your feet and come all the way down to your chest. And then just a little cobra. Push the floor away. Keep your elbows bent. And then relax. Come back through tabletop with plank to down dog. And float. The right leg up into a plank. Three-legged dog, one more time. And then knee to nose and plant the foot. So try to get that knee all the way up so you can move that foot between your hands. Take a twist to the side, to the knee. One hand down, turn. Hand back down. You're going to bend your back knee. Try to pull your hips back a little bit, and we're going to spring off the back leg to meet the front. And just bring it forward. That's it, and stand up. Hands to prayer. And let's swan dive one more time. Inhale up. Take it down, fold. One half lift. And bend, step back to plank. You do all that on the other side. The down dog. Left leg up. Nose to knee one time. Don't land the foot yet. three-legged. And then nose to knee and bring that foot forward. And turn towards the knee. Open up the chest. Hand back down, bend your back leg. Straighten a little bit your front leg, just a little hamstring stretch here, and spring forward. Roll it up. Hands to chest in prayer. And we're going to do that one more time. Swan dive. Half lift. Fold. Walk back to plank. Knees down. All the way to the floor. And tuck those elbows in and mini cobra. Back up through tabletop to down dog. Right leg up. Nose to knee one time. Three-legged. And nose to knee, draw it forward. And turn. Take the arm down, bend your back knee, straighten your front leg a little bit, get springy and move forward. Stand up. Hands to heart. Swan dive. All the way down. Half lift. Hands down, back to plank. Down dog. Left side, lift it up. Nose to knee. Three-legged. Nose to knee, plant the foot for me. And turn. And hand down, bend your back knee, pull back with those hips a little bit. Let's get springy and move forward. Roll it up. And then we're going to do chair pose. Hips back, hands forward. Come back a little bit into the camera here. Try to get nice and up with the arms. And then bring your hands to prayer. Get really light on your right toes. And then bring that right leg back to crescent lunge. And lift. Right knee to the ground, nice and slowly. Descend, descend, descend. Hands to prayer to the outside of your leg in a twist. So your knee is all the way down. You're opening your heart to the side. If you would like to pop that knee up, feel free. And then come back to the center. Spring it forward, and we're just turning into a side straddle. You just face me, nice wide feet. Hands down. Reach for the ankles. Drop that head down. And then hands come under shoulders. You're going to peel those feet and heels in until you can give me your yogi squat. So just walk it in and then turn out those toes and meet me here. Trying to push into the outside edges of the feet. Push the hips back, push the knees out. Squeeze those glutes and maybe wiggle around. You can go side to side, or you can dive a knee forward. And stand up really strong here. Use your glutes, squeeze and stand. And turn to the front edge, back to chair pose. And get really light on that left leg, lift it off the floor, send it back, crescent pose. Nice and strong. Super slow descent to the floor with your back knee. Down, down, down for me. Hands to prayer, take your twist. Gina, you are such a good dog, mummy. Take your twist. Lift the leg if you like. Unwind, meet me wide straddle, face front. And again, hands to ankles, or you can walk your hands underneath you. And then bring the hands under the shoulders, heel toe your feet into your yogi squat. So the wider the feet, the easier it is to descend the seat. Try to squeeze the glutes and widen your knees. You can use your elbows to assist, but it actually comes from the back side. And again, you can wiggle side to side, or you can drop in a knee. I'm going to go for a little strength hold in a second. So let's glue those feet down, push the edges of your feet down, squeeze your booty and lift off your legs. That you're holding that strong pose just for 4. Keep it strong. 3, dropping back down in 2, and drop down, relax. See if you've got a little bit lower with that tailbone. If you need to take a stretch, just stand up, do what you need to do. You've got one more time and a little bit higher for the next round. When you're ready, squeeze your glutes, push your knees out, rise. 8, 6, 4, 2, drop it down. Drop it down. See how much lower, how much looser maybe. And we're going to stand up on the next one. So yes, I know it's a burner. Squeeze your glutes, push your feet down, stand up fully. You can do it. Ooh. Shake out those legs. Let's just do our standing quad stretch. One leg behind you. Bring that leg up. Bend your standing leg a little bit. Try to direct your hip forward, your knee down and back. Maybe take the hand out to the side and behind you. Maybe hold it with that other hand and take that one to the side or up. And then gently release it, bring it to the front, and a knee hug. Out to the side, cross it, and sit. Jet up, uncross, shake it out. Let's do quad stretch left side, bring it back, bring it up. Woo, no wobbly. Bend your standing leg, tuck your hip forward and your knee back, arm out to the side, maybe behind you, maybe left to the side or up. And then nice and easy, bring the knee forward. Out to the side. And cross it. Stand up carefully, unwind. And then come back to the front of your mat one more time. Inhale the arms up. Swan dive. Plant your hands, go back to plank. Bend your knees to the floor. And then all the way down to the floor. And let's do one more cobra. Bring it up. Shoulders squeeze down and back. Elbows squeeze your rib cage. And back to child's pose. Push your way back. Let's come up to the knees. We're going to go to our half a camel. Go up to the knees. You can stay facing the way you are. Arms up. Tuck your toes. Let's go back right hand first. Just bring it all the way back to the heel. Keep trying to draw the chest and the legs forward. Squeeze the glutes to protect your back. And rise, other side. And rise. If you like, flatten the feet. Rise, other side. And rise and back to child's pose. Stretch forward, reach the hips back and breathe. Stretch over to the right side. Breathe into those left waistlines, rib cages stretching out. Stretch enough that you even feel your armpit area on that left side. And then walk it to the other side. And come back to the center, come back to your knees, right leg forward. And then we're just going to go forward and back. Trying to get into that hip flexor. Let's hold it forward in 4 more. One more. Maybe the hands come down. And I'm going to walk the hands back, walk the hips back, and give me a hamstring stretch. Back and forth. Bring it forward. And bring it back. Four more. Last time forward, let's hold it back. And maybe turn your toes out to the side. Back, let's do all that on the other side. Leg forward. And just forward and back. Make sure your knee on the floor is comfortable. You might want to put a little padding under that if you feel any discomfort. Four more. Next one, forward and hands down. Trying to stretch your back long here and not collapse over your leg. And then let's walk the hands back, walk your hips back, flex your foot. And forward and back. Four more. One more forward and then hold it back. And maybe turn those toes out. And come back to the center, bring that knee out back. Now let's do our froggy pose. Turn to the side so you've got a nice long edge of your mat on either side. Hands down. Toes turn out to the right and left. Try to get your ankles right behind your kneecaps, and then you can stay on your straight arms, or if you'd like, down to the elbows. And do little mini cat-cows here with your pelvis. So move your tailbone forward and then move it back. The very micro movements here, but you'll certainly feel them in the inner thighs. And then maybe forward and back a little bit. Small, small movement. And then just hold a challenge place and breathe into it. See if you can go maybe a little wider with the knees, or you might be right where you need to be here. Check you're not holding any stress in your shoulders. Pull your shoulders back. And make your way back up to straight arms. Bring one leg in at a time. And then let's go for some nice hip circles. So when you're ready, right leg behind you. Out and around. Try to give me that full range of motion to the back, to the side and around. 4 more. One more and we'll switch directions. Change it. 8. 4 more. Lovely, and let's do all that on the other side. Leg back, out and around for 8. 4 more. And reverse it. Last 4. Lovely. And let's make our way into our resting pose. It might be seated if you've got class next, or laying down, or legs up the wall. Soles of your feet together, let your knees open wherever you'd like to be now. Just surrender to the breath, no effort. Surrender to the mat. And aim for a minimum of 10 intentional breaths. In the nose, 4. And then out, 4. And then try not to count. Just try to do really long inhales and exhales. At least 9 more times. Remember, your resting pose can be a few minutes if you have the time and you don't need to rush off your mat today. Scan your body and make sure you're not holding any tension or giving any effort here to your surrendering body to the floor. I will leave you here another few minutes and some more beautiful breaths. From my heart to yours, have a beautiful day or evening whenever you're doing this class. And please do this class anytime. Namaste.